You've learned how to configure the gradebook, add categories to the gradebook, and add electronic and non-electronic assignment entries to the gradebook. In this video, we will learn how to make changes to those categories and assignments, and also how to change the way the gradebook displays. In order to look at your gradebook, you go to the Manage tab, click Gradebook, and then click View All Grades. This column displays the student's overall course average. The blue columns display the categories you created, and the white columns display the assignments you placed in those categories. These are your electronic assignments that also appear in lessons, and these are your non-electronic assignments that do not appear in lessons because they won't be completed or submitted within Angel. Let's briefly review the difference between electronic and non-electronic assignments. Electronic assignments are assignments that you add to the Lessons tab, such as discussion forums, drop boxes, and electronic tests that students will complete and submit within the Angel environment, and that instructors will grade right in the Lessons tab. Non-electronic assignments are assignments that students will complete and submit outside Angel, such as oral presentations and print tests. Assignments instructors will grade outside Angel. You make entries in Angel's gradebook for both kinds of assignments, but you make those entries differently. For electronic assignments, you created the entry in Angel's gradebook when you created the assignment in Lessons. When you created these three assignments, you were in this Settings hyperlink. If we click the Settings hyperlink, we see the Assignment tab where we made the connection to Angel's gradebook. Let's return to Lessons. The entries for non-electronic assignments were made differently. We made those connections by clicking Manage, Gradebook. We created our categories, and then we added the assignments manually by clicking this Assignments hyperlink. Now let's learn how to make changes to the categories, assignments, and the way the gradebook looks. Let's return to the gradebook main menu. Notice that I've graded one assignment so that you can see how grades display, and so that I can show you how to make letter grades display. When we configured the gradebook in the Preferences hyperlink in Gradebook's main menu, we chose to display assignment grades as a score and a percent. If you look at the poetry essay, it displays first the score, the number of points students achieved, and second, the percent that score represents. If we want a letter grade to display, we have to take an extra step. Let's return to the gradebook. To make letter grades display in Angel, you choose Grading Scale under Gradebook Management. You have to tell Angel what constitutes an A, B, C, D, and F. Beginning with A, you put the minimum percent, which might be an 89.5 if you round off, or 90. We'll use 90. Add New. We do the same thing for B. Add New. And we continue adding the label and minimum percent until we complete F. Once we complete F, even though we're finished, we still must click Add New, because clicking Add New saves this grading scale to Angel. We leave these last fields blank and click Back to Main Menu. Now let's go to Preferences so that we can change the default display format to display a letter grade. We can make any choice that includes a letter grade. Let's choose Score, Letter Grade, which will show students the number of points they achieved and the letter grade that those points represent. We'll make the same choice to display students' overall average, score, letter grade, and we will save these preferences. Let's view all grades, and if you look at poetry essay, you can see that the grades are displaying differently now. The grades display the number of points the students received for the assignment and the letter grade that those points represent. Let's talk about how to change the way your gradebook displays. Let's say that you don't want to display this overall average column to students. Return to Gradebook's main menu, click Preferences, and deselect Display Overall Average. Save your preferences, return to View All Grades, and you can see that the overall average still displays to you, the instructor, but it will not display to students. Let's say that you do not want one of these blue category columns to display in the gradebook. For example, if you're going to put only one assignment in a category, you might not want that category average to display because the grade in that column will be redundant of the grade for the only assignment in that category. Since we plan to put more assignments in essays and tests, but not in the final exam category, let's change Gradebook so it does not display the final exam overall, because there will be only one assignment, the final exam, in that category. To hide a category column in the gradebook, return to Gradebook's main menu, click Categories, put a check mark next to the category you want to change, click Edit Selected, and you can make changes to anything in this window, but what we want to do is hide the category average column. You deselect Average Shown, and that will hide the column. Be aware that if you change the weight of a category, you will have to change the weight of one or more of the other categories to maintain a total weight of 100 in the gradebook. We have deselected Average Shown. Let's save our settings, return to the Gradebook main menu, click View All Grades, and the final exam category no longer displays. Let's say that you want to rearrange the order of the categories in the gradebook. Let's say that you want tests to display first, essays second, and homework third. Go to Gradebook's main menu, Categories, and put a check mark next to the category that you want to change. Put a check mark next to Homework. This time we choose Show Tasks because we're not editing the category itself, we're just going to move it. Show Tasks. And now we can move this category up or down using these hyperlinks. Let's move Homework down. Now Essays displays first. We can move it down again. And we click Done. Let's say we want Tests to display first. We put a check mark next to Tests, Show Tasks, and we'll move Tests up. When you're finished, you click Done. You return to Gradebook's main menu, View All Grades, and now our categories display in a different order. When you move a category, all of its assignments move with it. Let's say that we want to rearrange the order in which assignments display in a category. We want the category to stay where it is, but let's say in the homework category, we want to rearrange those assignments. We go to Gradebook's main menu, and even though you're working with the assignments in that category, you click Categories. Put a check mark next to the category whose assignments you want to rearrange. Again, Show Tasks, because we're not altering the category itself. And now, instead of moving the category itself up or down, we want to reorder assignments. Click the assignment you want to move, and then use the buttons to the right to move it. Let's move the drop box to the top. Let's put the discussion forum second by clicking up. And when we're finished, we save our settings. Return to view all grades. And our assignments in the homework category have been rearranged. Let's return to the Gradebook's main menu. View all grades. Let's say that you want to make changes to the way Gradebook handles one of these assignments. Gradebook's main menu. And because we're making changes to an assignment, we click the Assignments hyperlink and we see our list of all assignments, both electronic and non-electronic. We put a check mark next to the assignment that we want to change. Let's say we want to change this drop box. Click Edit Selected. You can make changes to any of these fields. When you're finished, you save your settings. Return to Gradebook's main menu, here or here. The last thing I want to show you is how to back your gradebook up. You should back your gradebook up once a week or every time you enter a significant number of grades. To back your gradebook up in a format that can be re-imported into Angel should you lose your gradebook or should your gradebook become compromised, you click Export Grades. Make sure comma separated is selected, and by default Angel will select the gradebook mode that you have configured, in this case percentage. Click Export. Save your export to your computer, and Angel will save your gradebook in a CSV format that can be re-imported into Angel should you need to re-import your grade. After your export is saved, you click Done. Last, I want to show you how to print your grades. Printing your grades is for your records only. The print grade function produces a PDF document that cannot be re-imported into Angel, but this works well if you need a print copy of your grades at the end of a semester. To print your grades, you click Print Grades, Generate PDF, and Angel creates a PDF document that you can save to your computer that looks like this. When you're finished, you click Done, and you're returned to Gradebook's main menu.